Live from the Febvre Stadium on the campus of Placer High School. Touchdown Production, celebrating our 13th exciting season of local sports television, is proud to present Placer Hillman football. Tonight in the battle of first place in the PBL, your undefeated Placer Hillman take on the undefeated Lincoln Zebras. Well, it's a classic matchup of two undefeated teams, and the first place hangs in the balance, so don't you dare touch that dial. We've got the Hillman and the Zebras, and only one team will win tonight, and all the football action starts right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. Undefeated Placer Hillman enjoy the home field advantage at Febvre Stadium here at Placer High School after dispatching the Bear River Bruins last week at Bear River. Their opponent, the equally impressive, undefeated Lincoln Zebras. Good evening, football fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. This is Marty Mortensen along with color analyst Paul Brown. Our director tonight in the Commander 2 is Gil Dominguez. And, of course, the rest of the Touchdown Production Sports team has made the trip to Placer High School for tonight's big game.
Big game, Marty. Big game is right. They don't get much bigger than this in the regular season. And it's really unusual to find two undefeated teams 8 weeks into the season, and that's what we've got right here tonight.
As we've seen, Paul, the Hillmen are picking up right where they left off last season when they were the runner-up in Division 4 championship game. Last week, they completely dismantled the Bear River Bruins, and really there are no easy games left for the Hillmen on this schedule.
Well, you're right there, Marty. It's tonight the undefeated Zebras. Next week we have the Colfax Falcons, and finally a rematch of last year's championship game in the final game against the Whitney Wildcats.
And as we have been telling you all season long, we have two trucks out this year for our football coverage. So while Paul and I are here at Placer, Jim Adams and Michael Strong are up at Nevada Union as the Miners host the Laguna Creek Cardinals. And all of our telecasts are now on the internet and on demand at www.nevadacountytv.org. So as the teams continue to prepare for the opening kickoff, we'll pause to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of Placer Hillman football on the Touchdown Sports Network.
The Painter family has been taking care of feeding Nevada County families since 1959. And in October, we'll celebrate 50 years of service to you. At both locations of SPD, you'll always find USDA choice beef and a full-service meat department, a complete deli section, produce department, post office, and everything else that makes SPD so special. SPD Markets, hometown proud, where your neighbors shop.
B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Your car or truck is an extension of your personality. Chuck Cavros knows this, so Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store displays featuring thousands of products from WeatherGuard, DZ, bracket truck racks, along with a large selection of aftermarket performance products, all from the top manufacturers. So give your car or truck the attitude it deserves at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back to Febvre Stadium. Paul Brown, Marty Mortensen here, all ready for the kickoff. Paul, what a fantastic crowd here tonight.
As we do, Marty. In fact, you never see a crowd like this for almost any game. Here's the PBL standings, Marty, and you can see the game we're about to see tonight, Placer and Lincoln, identical overall and league standings. This is going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, the shootout tonight, Paul.
You betcha. Both teams have very potent offenses. Placer has a excellent defense, especially in their secondary. We'll see that. And then we talked about it earlier, Marty. We're going to also see Placer play Whitney and Colfax, so their season is just really getting underway. Here's the Delta Valley League standings.
Yeah, you see Nevada Union on top, 6-1 overall, 2-0 in league, followed by Franklin, Elk Grove, Davis, Laguna Creek, and Valley. And once again, Nevada Union looks like the powerhouse for the Delta Valley League this year.
And they're about ready to kick it off here.
Placer will be kicking. Southward will do the kicking on down, and it'll be taking at about the 5-yard line, coming up the middle of the field and running into a whole slew of Placer jerseys, and brought down in there by, looks like Brett Lentz.
That was Moses Stanley, Marty, taking the ball, and we're told that Moses Stanley is the big back for the Zebras. We'll see him carrying the ball about half the time tonight. Let's talk briefly here about these two teams. We mentioned that they're both undefeated. Placer is rated number 91st in the state of California. And the Zebras are rated 152nd. Both teams, like I said, very potent offenses. Placer having the edge on points per game at 44.9 a game.
Here's the first play from scrimmage, trying to skirt the outside. Can't do it. And that was Moses Stanley being brought down for a big loss in the backfield.
And already we're seeing that defensive line of the Hillman, they have been playing reckless abandon football all year long, and I think it's one of the biggest reasons why the Hillmen are undefeated.
So a penalty right off the bat sends them back from about the 25-yard line all the way back, and then they lose about 10 again, so it's second down and 20 for the Zebras. And here's a rollout with a pass out into the flat, and it's overthrown, incomplete. Good coverage in there by the secondary.
Hillmans have them pushed back already. This will be third down and long. It wouldn't surprise me if we saw the Zebras just try to get some yardage to give themselves some room for a punt.
The ball is on the 7-yard line, third down and about 20. So right away, the Zebras get themselves in trouble. So now coming out over center is Alex Stewart. Hands the ball off, but the Placer Hillman right on top of that one, and there was maybe a couple of yards picked up. That'll bring up fourth down and long.
That was Alex Cowden carrying the football, the 5'11 senior. Not much there, veering out, looking to run off tackle and bounced outside. Still not much there, like I said.
So back in deep punt formation is J.J. Castillo. He is, we watched him warm up earlier, and he was bombing that ball about 55 yards. So we'll see if he can.
Asher Gottsmer, deep to receive for the
Gottsmer is back at about his now a timeout is being called. Let's see, it might have been illegal procedure.
Timeout Lincoln.
No, timeout called by Lincoln. So they're really shooting themselves in the foot here early, Paul.
Something was going on there. The punter was holding his hands out like he needs maybe his long snapper. I'm not sure. They had to burn a timeout, however. So let's talk about this Placer offense here. Again, averaging 44.9 points a game as opposed to Lincoln averaging 34.4. Lincoln, the only statistic that they lead Placer in would be sacks per game.
Thanks for giving up yourself.
And total yards per game also is dominated by Placer at 429 yards over Lincoln's 351. Two excellent football teams, though. Two teams that are used to winning football games, Marty.
Yeah, well, both records 7-0. And we'll see who wants it more tonight. And back in deep punt formation is J.J. Castillo. High snap. He's got it. Let's see. End over end. Taken by Gottsmer. Trying to get to the outside. He tries to turn the corner, but is then run out of bounds. In there by number 72, Anthony Moreno. So Placer now will have good field position. The ball will be placed down on the 42-yard line of Lincoln. So let's see if Placer will hit a long bomb the first play from scrimmage. They tried that last week at Bear River.
They like to throw the ball on first down, Marty. Their completion percentage is just under 50%, so a lot of success there.
Quarterback Colin Burnett flag down, and that's Gottsmer down over up the left sideline, but that play is probably going to be called back.
Gossamer's a big horse in this offense. We'll see him carrying the ball about half the time for Placer. Very agile, very strong. Let's see what this penalty is.
Referee's conferring on about the 40-yard line. Illegal procedure against the Placer Hillman. So both teams are kind of stutter-stepping around here, Paul.
We're going to march this off. Five-yard penalty.
So the ball now will be placed on the 47-yard line of the Zebras, and let's see what Placer can do. Rolling out now, looking out in the flat, and it's caught. But then that was southward. He gets back up to the original line of scrimmage where it'll be second down and 10.
Southward lined up to the far right. No question about who he wanted to throw at. Cameron Southward is his leading receiver this season. Very dangerous after the catch.
Two backs in the backfield. Fake handoff, looking to pass, being rushed, and he's going to get sacked for a big loss. Back to about the 49-yard line where they'll put it, they'll spot it on the 48. That'll bring up a long third down and about 17.
And you know, Marty, in all the games we've seen Placer this year, we really haven't seen them tested yet.
No, they haven't.
They haven't seen a team that was a worthy opponent in my estimation anyway, and certainly their offensive line has dominated every team they faced.
A lot of shifting going on, single back in the backfield, and there's a handoff to Gottsmer trying to circle around the left side, but he's going to be short of the first down, picks up some big yardage. The ball will be spotted at about the 32-yard line.
Big gainer by Gottsmer. As a bread and butter play. They're only about 3 yards, maybe 2 yards from a first down.
3rd and 1.
They're going to, I don't see the punting team coming on.
No, they're going to, looks like they're going to take a measurement. That was about a 14, 15-yard gain for Gottsmer as he continues his fine play throughout this football season.
It's going on now in the auditorium.
Placer in the single wing offense, very deceptive,
$4 a person,
very disciplined,
$10 for the family.
controlled.
That's a first down.
It is a first down.
I thought it was short, but no, they spotted it, measured it, and first and 10. So a big third down play
Saturday from 2 to 10 p.m.
by Placer. So Burnett comes out over center. Gosmer single back in the backfield. Handoff. Left side goes nowhere, as coming up from the linebacking spot was Danny Walsh, and he puts him down. Maybe a half-yard gain.
No, Walsh, he's only 5'8", 155 pounds, but wow, I'll tell you what, he gets to the ball in a hurry, Marty. You see him plug that hole, and he had no problem throwing down the larger Gosmer. We'll keep an eye on him tonight.
So Dyer in motion, handoff. Gosmer over the left side. No, I'm sorry, that was Turney.
Turney carrying, tackled by Janola.
They've got so many good running backs on this team that it's they go shuffling in and out, different formations, and it's hard to
3rd and 1.
pick them up. So it'll be 3rd down and 1. Handoff. That'll be a first down, and that was Gosmer, the ball carrier, as Placer continues to drive down the field.
Classic Placer drive. They are staying on the ground, finding the weaknesses to the left side. They seem to be able to run off tackle.
No backs in the backfield. In motion is Dyer. Handoff, trying to sweep the right side. Stops, and it's hammered for about maybe a 5-yard gain.
Zach Little over there, number 71, defensive lineman, to make the tackle.
He popped him.
Yeah, no doubt when you see that guy. He's the biggest guy in the field. Zach Little. It's
not very little.
I don't think so.
Rolling out the pass, looking, big rush, going to get thrown for a loss. That was about a 7-yard loss all the way back to about the 33-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. I can spot it on the 31.
Well, like Anthony Moreno over there, number 72, the junior, finding a seam and getting to the quarterback. Nowhere to throw. Was also a defensive backfield that prohibited any kind of a throw.
2-back split. Fake to Dyer. Looking, rolling out, and he's going to get sacked again. Boy, they are fast. That was number 25, Alex Cowden, the senior, 5'11", 205, brought him down in the open field. So what looked like a very promising drive, Paul, is now stuttered a little bit.
Well, maybe the Zebras have found something. They're blitzing their linebackers. They're not dropping them back into the zone, and they're getting after the quarterback, Burnett.
That brings up 4th down, and
4th down and about 23.
They're gonna try to attempt a field goal. Coming in as Southward. He's got the leg for it. That'll be about a 49-yard field goal.
Well, this is something. I think you're right. I think he's got the leg for it. Let's see if they can get the ball down.
Delay a game. Yep, that's what they're going to call. So they'll back it up 5 yards, and now they won't be able to kick the field goal or attempt it.
I think the 5 yards is going to make that much of a difference. And it will make a difference certainly in field position. You don't want to hand the ball back over to the Zebras right here if you miss. So, let's see if he can kick a corner kick now.
Good snap. And a good kick. Taking it on about the 5 and bringing it up to 10-yard line. Good coverage by the Hillman.
That was Bo Avery, number 4, taking that punt. I don't know if I would have maybe let it go and see if it had gone in the end zone.
They did get it out to the 10-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Zebras on their second possession of the ball game. They stuttered a lot with 4:34 left to go in this first quarter. They still have no score.
Both teams filling each other out. Alex Stewart over the ball, hands straight off.
And that doesn't go anywhere. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Good coverage. Alex Cowden, the ball carrier again.
Josh Clem made the tackle.
Clem makes the tackle. So both defenses are really stepping their game up a little bit here, Paul.
Well, I don't think Placer is seeing this kind of a blitzing linebacker rush all season. They get something going and they're being sacked in the backfield. Well, the Zebras haven't really found a hole yet. They need to find someplace that they can run.
Oh, a broken play, and the quarterback has to eat it. That was Stewart. He turned around to hand the ball off to his fullback, and the fullback was already at the line of scrimmage. He had no place to go with it. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 11. So the Zebras can't get anything going here, Paul.
Well, not so far. They're in a passing situation now. Let's see what they've got with 3rd and 11. Their best wide receiver, Bo Avery, number 4, splits out left.
Stewart now rolling, hands it off, and that fumble. Well, I think they're going to blow it dead. I thought I heard the whistle before the ball came out.
Yeah,
and that is the case.
They're going to spot the ball down.
Evans, the ball carrier.
I thought the possibility of a face mask might also exist, but there's no call there.
That'll bring up 4th down, and the punting team will come in.
4th and 4.
This quarter has run right on by. Very few passes. The clock has continued to run.
Castillo in punt formation.
2:41 left. And
Castillo back. Oh, JJ back standing on his goal line. Gottsmer back to receive on his own 45-yard line. High snap, no rush. Oh, almost got it. And a big bounce for the Zebras. That ball goes all the way down to just outside the 30-yard line, a 70-yard kick. Almost was blocked, Paul.
Darn near. When number 2 came zipping in there, that was Cameron Southward. Here it is. Watch. It was a bad snap, so it took him a second to rally the ball down, get his footing, and just as he gets it off, just missed
almost
it.
Got it.
He needed one more foot.
And then he turned that into a 70-yard kick. All right, Placer now on the offense from their own 31-yard line. Handoff, right side. Goes for a couple. That was Josh Turney, the ball carrier. Can you imagine the Zebra team last year was 2-8 for the season? Look at it now.
What a turnaround.
They have turned it around, and they look good out there. Placer now, single back in the backfield.
Another blitz.
And
blitzing again.
And they got him again. That was number 45, J.J. Castillo.
Castillo, they had 8 guys up on that line, Marty. They're just blowing through there. Those linebackers are finding seams in that offensive line and just blowing in the backfield before they can hand the ball off.
J.J. was there before the handoff was even there.
So it'll be 3rd down now and about 12. Looks like they're coming again.
A fake, big rush, stepping up, got some running room. And he comes up short of the 1st down, but picks up some big yardage as Burnett found some running room off to the right side, and now it'll bring up 4th down and about 5.
They're going to have to use Burnett's agility tonight, Marty. That was a good play from the standpoint that he avoided the sacks, found some running room. Nothing like a quarterback moving around that pocket to create havoc, and especially when the defense is blitzing.
Bo Avery now is back to receive the punt. Oh, big rush.
What a great kick.
Oh, look at that. Over his head. And it's going to go out of bounds. That's about the 20-yard line.
No, close to the 10-yard line, Marty. That punt was as good as you'll see. It was a spiraling punt that just pierced the air. And
I don't think Bo Avery, he wasn't playing back far enough. I don't think they must not have seen the films on Southward's kicking ability, because he really spiraled that one over his head. He had no time to even get back there to try to get it, and just rolled out of bounds. So now it's 1st and 10, deep in their own territory again, just outside the 10-yard line. Handoff to the first man through, and going nowhere, maybe a 2-yard gain at the most. Coming up and making a stop was Turney.
That was Tim Bivens, the fullback.
The ball carrier.
Bivens, the ball carrier.
Bivens carried the ball
Jake Turney,
close to 70 times this season already. A great compliment in the backfield to Moses Stanley, who does most of their scoring. That'll be the quarter, Marty, and there's something. If you'd told me that there'd be a scoreless first quarter, I'd said, no, that's not going to happen.
Well, these are two great defenses, Paul.
And it's turned into a defensive game so far.
Certainly has.
Here's our line score.
Right, you're watching the exclusive coverage of Placer Hillman football on Touchdown Sports Network.
You're always close by your neighborhood Ace Hardware in Auburn, located on Highway 49 at Luther Road, and locally owned and operated for the past 12 years by Mike Ryan and his family. Neighborhood Ace has teamed up with the buying power of Ace Hardware to bring you the largest selection of products for your home and business. And at Neighborhood Ace, they're always ready to talk about the latest Hillman victory at Neighborhood Ace Hardware. Purchasing a used car is better for the environment than buying a new one. That's right, the energy it takes to create a new automobile versus one already built is substantial. So when you choose a used vehicle from Keith Perwin and Todd Slover, you're helping the environment by consuming less energy. At Pioneer Motors, every car is handpicked, Carfax checked, inspected, and detailed. Pioneer Motors, 1611 Main Street in Grass Valley.
Back with the live action, Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown. Thank you for joining us tonight. It'll be now 3rd down and about 1 on that quick hitter up the middle. Placer was able to stop it short of the 1st down, but now this is a chance for the Zebras to pick up their first down of the night, Paul.
And they'll probably try the middle again, Marty. They did find some room there on that last play. Testing that center. There it goes.
Over the right side. And that was Bevins, the ball carrier. He got the 1st down. He's like a bull out there.
He's a big boy, and he's a quick hitter, too. But like I said, they found something here right off of between guard and tackle. The outside linebackers are pinching in, and they seem to be able to run right up the middle, running behind the blocking of Dixon.
Well, I'll say one thing, the Zebras line outweighs the Placer line, no question about that. In motion, handoff, trying to sweep the right side is Stanley, and Stanley gets brought down.
Stanley gets popped by Asher Gosmer out there, helmet to helmet. You forget, you watch Gosmer there on Marty on offense, and you forget he's a terrific outside linebacker.
Well, he shut that play down in a hurry, so no gain. 2nd down and 10 again. Stewart comes up over center. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff up the middle and goes nowhere.
Nothing happening there.
Bevins carrying.
Bevins one more time
On the tackle at the 20.
trying to take advantage of that middle that they had some luck with earlier.
McKenzie on that tackle, the defensive end. Nice defensive play. That goes for maybe a...
Watch this big hit here. Watch Gossamer come up and give him the kiss on the... Right there. Bang! Gotta love that. Stops that big horse flat. Here it is.
Rolling out now, big rush. Trying to find something, nothing there. He's going to get sacked for a loss.
That brings some cheers from the Placer crowd here.
Sacked on the play by Art Feducci
So after one
at the 21.
first down, the Zebras are going to have to punt the ball away.
This is turning into a defensive struggle as both teams. I'd say that Placer's moving the ball a little bit better than the Zebras. Good snap this time. And that ball's going to be taken on the run and coming up, and there's going to be a penalty. Be thrown against Aaron Maddox. I think he's blocking the back.
Could be.
That could have been a good return. He took that ball on the run. It was a low kick.
There's a penalty marker on the field.
John Aylman, number 51, makes the tackle.
Illegal block against Placer.
And they will back the Placer team up, sure enough. Probably a block in the back, Marty. It'll be a 10-yard penalty.
So that takes the ball all the way back to the 35-yard line of Placer, where they'll start 1st and 10.
Burnett calling the signals.
Handoff. That's to Dyer, and he gets dragged down.
Dyer ran into his own man.
Yep.
The hole was plugged up by his own green jersey.
Avery and Castillo.
Not much there. Gain of 1. Still waiting for Placer to put the ball in the air.
Well, every time they've tried to throw, they've only completed one pass, and that was a little 5-yarder out in the flat, but he's getting
no time
to pass the ball at all. And there's a handoff to Gossamer trying to sweep the left side. He does, trying to go up the sideline and get run out of bounds. It'll be a 1st down after about a 15-yard carry.
And a close missed tackle. Moses Stanley, defensive end, almost made a tackle in the backfield. Gossamer got away, though, and made about 12 yards.
That'll spot the ball on the 49-yard line of Placer. Coming over the sideline to get the play as Burnett heads back into the huddle. Rolling out and looking, going deep all by himself. That is to southward. And he was all alone down to about the 17-yard line of the Zebras. Wow, Cameron Southward, he put a move on the defensive back, and he had no help from the safety.
I think that was a missed assignment, Marty. He was all by himself. Nobody even saw him there until Burnett turned and threw at him. Southward coming back, making the catch, and then getting some yards afterwards. First big play of the game.
All right, 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff. Gossamer left side, and he's brought down after a couple-yard pickup.
Nose tackle, Jacob Tyron. He's
a big nose tackle, a big kid.
Yeah, he's
300 pounds, 6'5". Man,
put an end to that play.
Oh, boy, did he.
Let's watch the path to southward again. Now watch, there's a missed assignment here because he's standing all by himself.
Nobody there.
Safety finally comes over, makes a quick move on the safety. Here's live action.
Dyer. He breaks loose, gets down to the 9-yard line.
Dyer, another of the 3 or 4 backs that the Hillman can throw at you. Finding some room on the outside to the right.
That'll bring up third down and about 2.
This is a big third down play
Sure
right
is.
here. Here comes the blitz.
Handoff, and into the end zone is Josh Turney. Remember the touchdown, Placer.
First man through, Josh Turney. Everybody was looking for the handoff left, and Turney takes the ball right up the middle. So first blood, Marty. First blood.
When Placer gets down inside that 10-yard line, Turney gets the ball. He just takes it in. I mean, that one night he had like 5 touchdowns.
Oh yeah. Like Jim Adams would say, he's a horse.
Certainly is. So southward now, in to do the extra point is put down and up, and boy, just no good. It went left. Well, that doesn't happen very often when Cameron southward.
Yeah,
misses
southward.
An extra point.
Normally he's automatic on those.
Yeah.
They didn't get the ball down very well. So that might come back to haunt the Placer Hillman, but they do get first blood in this game. 6 minutes and 46 seconds left in the second quarter, Marty. It took a long time to score, but they finally get in.
Here's that touchdown, Paul.
There it is. Now look, right up the middle. Virtually untouched. Off.
Some good blocks in there.
Yeah.
And that one of the blocks just thrown by Gottsmer, who got him down there, and now they hand the ball off to Turney, and
And the brand celebrates. Gil, maybe we can see that one more time. We can see some great blocking up front. When you have blocking like that,
opened up some big holes.
Yeah.
They took it in. Turney finds that hole with no problem.
AuburnJournal.com. After the game, they will be on by midnight of tonight.
so Placer will kick off. The Zebras will have 6 minutes and 46 seconds to work with before half.
Southward will kick off.
Southward now will attempt to get the ball in the end zone, and he will. It'll be taken in the end zone. It'll be brought out to the 20.
Okay, here's the touchdown one more time. Now look at the way that this offensive line just clears and seals off that defense. Virtually, he goes in darn near untouched. Originally, I thought he was going up the middle, but actually he went off tackle.
Right, he did. And there was a couple of really good blocks, one by Gottsmer. I couldn't see who the other was, the 40 number. I couldn't tell exactly who it was, but opened up that big hole and went in for the 6.
So let's see if the Zebras can retaliate.
They just can't put anything consistent together here. In motion now, and then the handoff up the middle, going nowhere. And
Bivens, the ball carrier.
Bivens, the ball carrier.
Jake Turney on the tackle.
Jake Turney on the tackle.
Big offensive line against a very, very big defensive line for Hillman. Here we are. Coming in with the play, Alex Stewart. Let's see if they loosen it up a little bit.
Pitch back. And picking up a few yards, maybe about 6. That'll bring up third down.
Josh Clem made the tackle.
Cowden was the ball carrier, Clem on the tackle, and that'll bring about third down and about 2.
Quick pitch to Cowden. This is a big third down, Marty. They need to keep this drive going. They need a couple of first downs to get in this football game, just for momentum's sake.
Quick handoff up the middle, and he breaks it out. He's still moving, and all the way up to about the 43-yard line, or 42 where they're going to spot it. First down.
That was Tim Bivens. And that quick hitter, Marty, I think took the defense off guard. They weren't expecting that quick hitter.
So. He hits that hole very quickly and drug about 2 or 3 Placer players on up the field. So it's 1st and 10 on their own 42-yard line. Oh, there is going to be a. I don't know whether Placer jumped offside or not.
I think it will be against Placer. They're walking backwards. They know it.
Yeah.
encroachment against the Hillman.
There it is.
And then of course the center doesn't. The center gets just knocked back. They could have thrown a flag on that because he didn't.
What's the old street ball? No canning the center.
Center, right? Oh, now they jump and give it right back. So now that's going to be brought back. So now they pick up 5 and then give 5 away. So it'll just like nothing happened here. Illegal procedure, and it'll be 1st and 10 again. Well, that's pretty tough when you miss the snap count in the huddle.
Okay, so let's start over here.
Clock continues to run. 4:54 left and counting. Handoff over the right tackle, picks up about 6. Evans, the ball carrier.
That right tackle seems to be a place that they can run. They got a lead back. They got Tim Bivens leading the way, taking the linebacker, and he's just following right through.
2nd down and 6. Handoff, trying to sweep, cuts it in, got some running room, covers up the ball, and gets up for, close to a 1st down. Let's see where they spot it. Yeah, I think they're going to give him a 1st down.
Yeah, they're moving the chains. So first time we've had consecutive 1st downs by the Zebras tonight.
Southworth and Clem on the tackle.
Southworth and Clem on the tackle of Stanley.
Burnett calling the play in huddle, coming to the line.
In motion is Stanley.
He wants to
looking to pass. He's got a man. He hits him, and that picks up about 5.
That's Moses Stanley. If Stanley isn't running, he's catching balls. He is their leading receiver.
Josh Turney made the tackle.
Turney on the tackle.
Stanley with 21 catches on the season. And coaching staff for the Zebras
not wasting any time getting back up to the line of scrimmage. Handoff, looking for a hole. He's got it, and still he's on a room. He cuts to the outside, gets another good block. He continues on down to about the 15-yard line and gets forced out of bounds. That was Cowden again.
Cowden is finding himself weaving in and out, getting behind the linebackers.
Got some good blocks, Paul.
Big blocks. A big play by the Zebras, finally breaking loose. That's their 3rd 1st down here on this possession. Looking to put it in the end zone before the end of the half, which is only 2 minutes and 59 seconds away.
Handoff. Oh, big hole. Takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Right down to the 2-yard line. Here's a replay.
Watch this, Paul.
And he goes left, and then he finds a little running room. Good use of his blocker
good
there.
Block right there.
Yeah, it was very good. That was his wide receiver coming in. I didn't get his number. Probably was Bo Avery. But now they're going to punch it in here, Marty.
On the 2-yard line.
1st and goal.
Oh, he's going to walk into the end zone. He fumbled the ball, but it was the end. I think he was already in the end zone already.
That's a score. That is
it is a touchdown, yeah. Bevins, the ball carrier, he weaved and cut back and got into the end zone. The ball was knocked out. But now the Zebras have a chance to go ahead before the half.
There it is, Tim Bivens. Looks like he might be a little shook up coming over the sideline, going to take a knee. He looks like a real tough kid, though.
Oh, boy, no kidding. That quiet the crowd.
And
Perkins was holding the ball. And that's going to be no extra point.
So both teams can't make their conversion. And surprisingly, 6-6 is the score.
Placer 6.
That's got to be a big relief for the Hillman.
Yeah, Cardenet was the kicker, but it was a bad snap. So that makes it 6-6.
The holder wasn't even looking for the snap. I think
No.
it was prematurely snapped.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, he was looking the other way, and the snap came, and all of a sudden, there's a ball bouncing around the backfield. So there's your line score. After both teams slug it out in the first quarter, both able to score 6 points. The Hillman coming back on the field for the kickoff. They'll have a couple of minutes here to see if they can retaliate. Marty, you got to hand it to the Zebras. They got down 6 points after that long pass play to southward, which was, I think, just a missed assignment. And they came right back down the field. 5 first downs and that long run by Bivens.
So now Cardenet will kick off, and he kicks a low line drive. It's taken in there by Gottsmer as he tries to go around. He looks like he's
got some room.
Found a sideline, and he's heading up and gets out to about the 33-yard line. Hey, Paul. Okay, let's take a look at the touchdown here.
This touchdown, you can see he gets in the end zone. It's a straight drive play, but he does lose the ball here after he's in the end zone.
Yeah, he's walked into the end zone, and
they should have blown that dead long before he went down.
Right.
He's down too. He's a little shook up.
Hey, well, here we go. Placer comes out of their huddle. Got 2 receivers looking, trying to go deep, but he had no time. Boy, he was just hammered in there. Big number 72. That is Moreno.
Colin Burnett, quarterback from Hillman, looking at Cameron southward all the way. He looked over to him, watched him make his move, but he just didn't have that kind of time. Here's a replay on it. You can see him looking at southward all the way.
Yep.
And southward trying to make a double move. And there's just not enough time for that. When you got
so
three,
now timeouts being called as the
you got 3 white jerseys in the backfield there, Marty. They may have to try maybe a screen pass or some passes in the flats.
They're rushing hard. But I was going to tell you about Dr. Bill Kirby is the team doctor for Placer. Now here's the doctor. You look down on the field, and because it's Halloween tomorrow night, he's dressed up as the Grim Reaper. See him down on the sideline? He's got a big black robe on. That's pretty bad. Let's take a look at this
replay now. Look at all the defensive players in the backfield. They're just coming right through. Look at this line.
Yep.
They just come right through, but he's waiting
too long.
3, 4 seconds, and they're just not going to give him that kind of time.
No.
Now you've got white jerseys
everywhere
storming in. And
no, he didn't have a chance.
Punishing the quarterback.
Well, only put two receivers out in the pattern, Paul, with no safety valve short. So he had nobody else to throw it to. There's the coach for Placer. Joey Montoya is coming back after having a talk. 3rd year as the head coach for Placer.
You know, we'll talk about him at halftime, but he's really turned this program around.
There's a long pass. That could be intercepted. And it's caught. Oh, my goodness, Gottsmer. Look at that.
That was throw the ball up for grabs and hope your receiver is more athletic than the defensive back. And Gottsmer came down with that ball, out-handsing.
Well, I saw the safety coming over, Paul, and I thought he was going to pick it off and take it down the sideline because there was nobody covering. And all of a sudden, Gottsmer ends up with the ball.
There's a replay on it. Let's see how much we get. And he throws the ball early this time, doesn't wait, and just throws the ball up
Watch
for grabs.
The safety. I thought the safety was going to pick that off.
He should have tried to knock it down.
Well, there's the statue to Dyer, and Dyer's got some running room. He's still going. He's down to about the 32-yard line.
All of them are trying to tackle that football, but I'll tell you, Dyer, when he gets ahead of steam going, Marty, he's really tough to bring down. Dyer is that classic scat back that you get low to the ground very, very quick.
Timeout being called again by Placer.
Timeout Placer, their second.
So Placer threatening here. A minute 34 seconds left. They're going to burn a timeout. Coach Montoya is going to come out and talk about it. You know, they're only about 10 yards away from being in field goal range.
Right.
I believe this is the second
timeout for Placer.
A white Dodge truck and a black Chevy Monte Carlo that are parked on the railroad tracks.
Oh, that's good.
Trains do come through.
They just announced that someone
parked their car on the railroad track. What were they thinking?
I don't know. I wonder if there was a meter. And here comes the train. I don't think the train can stop in time. That would be very entertaining.
Get the cameras ready.
Yeah, providing no one's in the car.
All right, here we go. 1:34 left to go in the half. And it's they've got this one smelled out. That was such a slow and developing coming up. They must have watched the game films on that one. That was Marino came up and made that stop on Gottsmer. That play was very slow and developing.
And when you get that kind of penetration by your linebackers, you're gonna confuse them.
And now the third timeout is taken.
So there's
all right, 1 minute and 13 seconds. And there's your line score, 6-6, and we're almost to halftime. And Paul, you had mentioned earlier that they only needed about maybe 5 or 6 more yards because they were in pretty good field goal range. And now that they've gone all the way back out to the 43-yard line and out of the range now southward.
Well, let's hope that Lincoln doesn't fade back into a prevent defense because they will run the ball. Coach Montoya has no problem running the ball in this with second down and long. Gossamer can get you big yardage in a hurry.
So now it's second down, a minute 13 to go, and the ball is on the 42-yard line, and it's second down and about 22. What kind of play you got here? And they've got plenty of room going down, and they're going to be good coverage. Going to be picked off. And heading up the sideline, now cutting back, still on his feet.
He's got some room if he can cut the corner.
If he can get a block. Nope, he couldn't get it. He got it up to the 20-yard line. That was Heeningbush.
Todd Heeningbush, the safety, just playing center fielder, Marty, getting his hands up there and getting a big play. That will probably
yeah, he's jumping for joy over there. He picked that ball up, and all he needed was one more block, and he was gone in for 6.
Now watch this. I mean, then you can see what kind of big game this is. That's a big pickoff.
There's a handoff, and that'll go. Here's a replay of that interception, Paul.
Now watch, he throws the ball up for grabs. Again, he's going to let his wide receiver, I believe that's Gossamer out there, just try to make a play, and it's not even close. Coming over.
No, that was southward. Looked like.
Yeah, it could be.
Now he's trying to pick up some blocks, but just couldn't get it. Back to live action, sweeping along the right side is Cowden. Gets the first down. That'll stop the clock with 18 seconds left to go.
I think the Zebras will be satisfied to take it into the locker room tied up at 6. Oh, this has been a great half of football. Seeing good defense and some big plays.
Timeout called by the Zebras. Ball is on their own 35-yard line. 18 seconds left to go in the half. 6-6 your score. And this has been a defensive struggle. Some big plays, but also some 2 strong defenses, Paul.
No question about that. I'm not sure exactly why they took a timeout here with only 18 seconds left. They're really not in field position to threaten unless it was a...
No, they may be drawing up a long pass.
Yeah, a long Hail Mary or something like that.
Placer High School Interact and Leo Club invite you to this year's Placer Asylum Haunted House. It's going on now in the auditorium and art buildings on campus.
So let's see what Alex Stewart can come up with.
$10 for the family.
The quarterback,
Now and after the game tonight.
6'1" senior.
Open tomorrow from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Only one receiver out to the right. Okay, this will probably be a running play. Yep, handoff. And he gets out to about the 45-yard line. Well, that should... No, they're going to call timeout again.
Mitchell and Lentz.
Pick up 9 yards.
Timeout Lincoln.
Both teams taking timeouts.
All right, 11 seconds left to go. Timeout called by the Lincoln Zebras as they've got to try to run one more play, maybe to spring one of their quick backs for some big yardage for a touchdown, but they're going to have to do it here on this play. This is their last timeout.
Huddle up.
The Placer High Music Boosters are
The Lincoln Zebras will come out, like you say, Marty. 11 seconds. I can't imagine they're going to get more than one play off.
You're seated.
Coach is out on the field.
Members selling those and pick up a glow stick. Perfect for Halloween tomorrow night.
And now they're going to take another timeout to measure. They're thinking maybe they've got enough yardage for this first down.
Well, really academic, though, when you think about it, because whether it's second down or first down,
still one play from the 45-yard line. Yeah, they did get it.
So it is first down. Well, for such a big crowd, Paul, it sure is quiet around here, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you, this Placer team hasn't been tested all year long, and this, talking to a couple of fans beforehand, they were looking for another blowout, and this is just not happening.
No. There's a rollout now. Looking, got a couple. Strong arm. That's going to be intercepted. The receiver didn't even go up for it.
And the bad news is that was intercepted by Gossamer.
And he's going to try to.
He's still on his feet.
He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of the first half. 6-6 your score. So trading interceptions. I don't know what happened to that receiver out there. He didn't even make an attempt for it.
No.
Well, both teams go off the field. Exciting first half.
It was a fist fight, Marty.
It certainly was.
This is toe-to-toe football. Both teams.
There's a shot of Coach Montoya as he heads for the locker room, talk to his team. There's your line score, and now you're watching exclusive coverage of Placer Hillman football on the Touchdown Sports Network.
Chan, Moon, and Kirschbaum welcome you to their Grass Valley location. Using OptiMap technology, Chan, Moon, and Kirschbaum offer complete eye examinations and can treat any eye condition. They then fill your prescription and grind your lenses in-house, offering a wide selection of frames and contacts. Chan, Moon, and Kirschbaum, protecting your most precious gift of sight. 360 Sierra College Drive, Grass Valley.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family at Walker's Office Supplies specialize in ways to make your business and home become more efficient. They carry thousands of products, from printer ink to pencils. You can shop in the store, order over the phone, or on the net at walkersgv.com, and they'll deliver it usually in just one day. Walker's Office Supplies, 535 Main Street in Grass Valley.
personal trainer Michael Strong has a new way for you to be healthy. It's getfitright.net, the personal trainer that comes to you. Speed, strength, agility, and stamina can all be increased with regular workouts, and Michael Strong tailors each one to you. So be healthy with the help of Michael Strong and
getfitright.net. Woo!
in Grass Valley.
And brought to you by Hanson Brothers. Hanson Brothers Koufax is ready to help you beautify your outdoor world. In Hanson Brothers Koufax, you'll find a selection of landscape and masonry products, retaining walls and stepping stones. Also now, in Koufax is HBE Reynolds. HBE Reynolds is a full-service facility just like the one in Grass Valley. Hanson Brothers in Koufax has everything for outdoor landscaping, and combined with HBE Rentals, they're proud to be a part of the Koufax community. That's Hanson Brothers Enterprises.
Adecco Employment Services of Grass Valley. Branch Manager Don Whitmore and her staff at Adecco offer temporary positions, temp to hire, direct placement, and payroll services, all from their Grass Valley office. They are currently hiring for office and industrial positions and temporary workers. For employers, Adecco helps absorb the cost of employment, such as workman compensation and unemployment insurance. Adecco Employment Services of Grass Valley, for better work, for a better tomorrow.
And by Placer Title Company, Larry Ingersoll reminds you that when you purchase or refinance property in Nevada County, you have the right to decide which title company you use. And when you choose Placer Title, you've hit the mother lode literally, because they're backed by the Mother Lode Holding Company. They specialize in projects of every size, from single-family homes to a large subdivision. That's Placer Title Company, there when you need them.
Now let us go out on the field and enjoy the Placer High School Band. Placer Hillman Band tonight is they dropped their instruments and went out onto the did a little dance routine. That was, I hadn't seen that before, but a very nice job.
No, that brought a lot of laughs from the people around us. They enjoyed it thoroughly.
They didn't expect that either. But so a lot of surprises here tonight, both in the football game and also out at center field with the band. Got a lot of talent out there. Big marching band. I'd like to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of Placer Hillman Football Touchdown Sports Network.
The Painter family has been taking care of feeding Nevada County families since 1959. And in October, we'll celebrate 50 years of service to you. At both locations of SPD, you'll always find USDA choice beef and a full-service meat department, a complete deli section, produce department, post office, and everything else that makes SPD so special. SPD Markets, hometown proud, where your neighbors shop.
PNC is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Your car or truck is an extension of your personality. Chuck Cavros knows this, so Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store displays featuring thousands of products from WeatherGuard, DZ, bracket truck racks, along with a large selection of aftermarket performance products, all from the top manufacturers. So give your car or truck the attitude it deserves at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Be sure to stay tuned after the game as Paul and I will present the Bill Slade and Sons Trucking Player of the Game Award created by Award Innovations. We will select the most deserving Placer football player here tonight and honor them with the Bill Slade and Sons Trucking Player of the Game plaque. So stay tuned right after the game for the Bill Slade and Sons Trucking Player of the Game. With awards created by Awards Innovations coming up immediately after the exclusive football telecast. And we'd like to remind
You're always close by your neighborhood Ace Hardware in Auburn, located on Highway 49 at Luther Road and locally owned and operated for the past 12 years by Mike Ryan and his family. Neighborhood Ace has teamed up with the buying power of Ace Hardware to bring you the largest selection of products for your home and business. And at Neighborhood Ace, they're always ready to talk about the latest Hillman victory at Neighborhood Ace Hardware. Purchasing a used car is better for the environment than buying a new one. That's right, the energy it takes to create a new automobile versus one already built is substantial. So when you choose a used vehicle from Keith Kerwin and Todd Slover, you're helping the environment by consuming less energy. At Pioneer Motors, every car is hand-picked, Carfax checked, inspected, and detailed. Pioneer Motors, 1611 Main Street in Grass Valley. Chan, Moon, and Kirschbaum welcome you to their Grass Valley location. Using OptiMap technology, Chan, Moon, and Kirschbaum offer complete eye examinations and can treat any eye condition. They then fill your prescription and grind your lenses in-house, offering a wide selection of frames and contacts. Chan, Moon, and Kirschbaum, protecting your most precious gift of sight. 360 Sierra College Drive, Grass Valley.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family at Walker's Office Supplies specialize in ways to make your business and home become more efficient. They carry thousands of products, from printer ink to pencils. You can shop in the store, order over the phone, or on the net at walkersgv.com, and they'll deliver it usually in just one day. Walker's Office Supplies, 535 Main Street in Grass Valley.
Personal trainer Michael Strong has a new way for you to be healthy. It's getfitright.net. the personal trainer that comes to you. Speed, strength, agility, and stamina can all be increased with regular workouts, and Michael Strong tailors each one to you. So be healthy with the help of Michael Strong and
GetFitRight.net. Woo!
in Grass Valley.
Let's go down on the field for the Placer High School Marching Band and enjoy this real team here and this great music. Big hand from the crowd. And when you talk about a crowd, you're talking about a crowd here tonight, Paul.
Yeah, there's got to be 4,000 or 5,000 people here, easy, lining this football field. I know there's about 3 or 4 deep behind us.
And this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. Hanson Brothers knows the requirements for a beautiful home. It all begins with a good foundation. Hanson Brothers specializes in site preparation and the placement of underground utilities and septic systems. Then you add drainage, driveway paving, and concrete work. And finally, it's off with the topsoils and garden enhancements for Hanson Brothers Colfax. It's all at Hanson Brothers Construction, HBE Rentals, and Hanson Brothers Colfax, where no project is too small.
And by Adeco Employment Services. Adeco offers employment services including temporary work, temp to hire, direct placement, and payroll services for local businesses. Senior staffing consultant Lisa Harkley or staffing consultant Autumn Payne are always there to answer questions, and branch manager Don Whitmore is happy to serve your employment needs, all right there at Adeco Employment Services of Grass Valley. Better work for a better future.
Placer Title Company. Placer Title is proud of the accomplishments of NU and Placer football teams. Their winning attitude reflects the character of the Foothill community and represents all of us. They applaud the parents, coaches, and players on reaching their goals. And just like the Miners and the Hillman, Placer Title reaches new heights every day in customer service. It's the cornerstone of their business and why they look forward to the opportunity to prove it to you. Placer Title Company.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating 13 seasons of local sports television. This is Paul Brown, along with Marty Mortensen, saying thanks for joining us tonight and all through this football season. Be sure to stay with us after the game when we announce the Bill Slade & Sons Trucking Player of the Game Award, created by Award Innovations. Marty and myself will select the most deserving Placer player and honor them with the Bill Slade & Sons Trucking Player of the Game plaque. So stay tuned right after the game. That'll be the Bill Slade & Sons Player of the Game plaque and award created by Award Innovations. That's coming up right after this game. And Marty, I couldn't tell you who that player would be right now. We'll have to see a second half before I can choose.
Be sure to join us next week as the Commander 2 travels up to down, I'd say, to Elk Grove, where the Miners take on the Elk Grove Thundering Herd. It'll air on November the 7th. So look for the Miners versus Elk Grove. And Paul and I will be heading out with the Commander 3 as the Colfax Falcons come into the Febvre Stadium, and we'll be right here again as the Colfax Falcons take on the Placer Hillman. That game will air also on November 7th.
I'm thinking about sitting right here, Marty. I may not even move all week. I'll just stay right here.
We'll have to fight the traffic for the rest of the week, will we?
I hope it doesn't rain, that's for sure.
There's a good shot of the crowd as they are crowded in here tonight. Both teams are starting to come back out onto the field. We're about ready for the kickoff. And Paul, if I told you at the start of this ball game that at halftime the score with these two powerhouse teams was going to be 6-6, what would you have told me?
I'd have taken your temperature, Marty, because I would have thought you were sick or something. This is a shock to me. But, you know, if you think about it, both of these teams do have excellent defenses, and it could easily turn into a fist fight at the offensive and defensive line. neither team really has established the dominance on the offense or defensive line, and it really boils down to Placer had one big play,
right?
That big pass play to Southward that was a missed assignment, and the drive that resulted directly after that by the Zebras came with just basically some smash mouth football. They just drove down the field. There was that long run, I suppose, but I think they were motivated by the fact that they were behind by 6 points.
Well, we've got a tie ball game here at the half here at Febvre Stadium on the campus of Placer High School, and I think that this second half, it may open up just a little bit, Paul. We'll have to see what happens.
Well, neither team has passed the ball much, and
well, they haven't had much time.
They haven't had much time.
Scramble.
It's true. Yes, that's very true. And but we've seen this Placer quarterback Burnett pick apart off our defenses before with short passes, very accurate 5 to 10 yard passes, especially over the middle. He likes to use Gossamer. He likes to use Southward. He throws to Turney. And we haven't seen that at all tonight,
no.
Marty.
Well, he hasn't had much time. He's been kind of running for his life in the backfield there. As one time he took a long time to try to pass the ball, and he got sacked by 3 hard-charging linemen for the Zebras. And the next thing you know, they were picking him up, and a loss of about 8 yards. So he's going to throw the ball a lot quicker, and maybe we'll see some of those short passes.
Maybe we will. Maybe some screen passes too. There's number 7. That's
Alex Stewart.
Yep. And he's getting warmed up. The day before Halloween here, 2009, October the 30th. It's a scary crowd up here. We got a bunch of people in costume.
I forgot to wear my costume tonight, Paul.
That's not a costume?
Oh no. Thanks.
I want to sit a little further away.
I don't blame you. Well, here come the Hillman. And they'll go out to the center. The captains will go out to the center of the field, and we'll be just about ready to get this third quarter underway. And I'm looking for some big play excitement here in this third quarter. I think both coaches had a good long talk with their team there at halftime, and you can't complain at all about the defenses, but the offenses, like you say, there's only a couple of big plays from both sides, both teams, a couple of penalties that killed a couple of drives, but all in all, a couple of missed extra points, and that's about where we stand right now at 6-6 here at halftime.
Yeah, there has to be a big relief by the Hillman when the Zebras missed that extra point there right before the end of the second quarter. They could have gone ahead by 1 point, and that would have been, in a game like this, any scoring
is some big
could be the final scoring. You just never know. The Hillman will receive the ball, and they will defend the eastern goal.
No, we're the Eastern. We're on the East. They will be. Let's see where they come out. I guess they'll be defending the south portion of the field, going south and north. So we're ready to get things underway here, as we were able to be entertained at halftime by the Placer High School Marching Band, doing an excellent job out there. Some nice music along with some featured dance steps. So here we go, Paul. No. Referee still conferring at the 50-yard line with the coaches. Now it looks like they've got things pretty well squared away.
To begin the second half.
Great opportunity for Placer here. They will be receiving the ball.
Gossamer back to receive.
There he is back there. That looks
that's Dyer. Dyer and Gossamer back to receive.
We're waiting for, looks like Dracula to get off the field, or is that the doctor there?
That's Dr. Bill Kirby going across the field.
He's been called
up the game a little bit, dressed in the Grim Reaper outfit.
He's heading for someplace, so he may have a problem over there. They may have called him over to the other sideline. He's running now.
I don't know if I'd want to have the Grim Reaper coming over to work on me at halftime. All right, here we go.
Placer will get the first opportunity.
Cardenet will be doing the kicking, left-footed kicker. And it's a kind of a squibber type kick. Well, they're going to try that reverse. Hand it off to Gossamer trying to sweep, and he gets brought down from behind. That ball will be placed on the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, 80 yards to go for a score as the Placer comes out here to start the third quarter.
Great tackle. Tyler Morgan coming up and taking down the elusive Gossamer. Tell you what, if you're going to tackle Gossamer, you got to get him early, because once he gets his momentum going,
he breaks to the
horse.
Outside. He's gone. Here we go. Shift out to the left. Handoff over that side to Gossamer. Looking for a block. He's got it. He's going to get the first down or close to it. I think they'll give it to him as he crosses the 30-yard line. Gunter on the tackle. Well, that's a good way to start the first possession in the third quarter.
Zebra defense needs to warm up and remember what they were doing. Looks like they're going to measure.
The officials timeout to measure.
Yep, they'll measure for this first down. Like in any game, football as well as basketball, the beginning of the third quarter is a very important time. You come in, you're a little bit cold, and it's an opportunity for a team to strike early. Kind of a cool night here in Auburn.
Looks like it's about 3 chain links short.
You can see that far?
I just got the binoculars out here.
And you got the monitor. So they'll take it back to the hash mark and set the ball. Some great camera work tonight. I want to thank our Touchdown Productions camera crew.
Got Cassie Walker, Anthony Stewart, and Chris Glass. And Lynn Dominguez doing the replays tonight. Lynn Dominguez. Here we go. For a second down and about 3 chain links to go for a first down. Quick handoff, breaking through, got the first down for about 4 yards.
Josh
Turney, the ball carrier. Yeah, if you want 5 or 6 yards, just hand the ball off to Turney and let him go.
At the 36.
So they'll move the chains, and the clock starts.
Handoff, Dyer, and he breaks into the open. He's got some running room. He's getting to the outside. He's going to be run down out of bounds.
Boy, Dyer is really using his blocking well, finding the open field, but had patience, stayed behind his 2 blockers. Out in front of him, he had number 68. That was Brandon Pope, and he used Pope to the great extent of working his way down the field. Nice run.
J.J. Castillo, 6'5", 255, just ran him down. He's got some speed. In motion is Gossamer. Handoff, left side, looking for blockers. He's got him, and then he gets hammered for about maybe 5-yard pickup.
Gossamer, the ball carrier. Danny Walsh made the tackle.
We got a halftime score. Nevada Union 35-14
Second and 6.
over Laguna Creek, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Second down and 6. There's Dyer again. Gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage or a half a yard. He tripped over his own blocker.
Brought down by Jacob Tryon.
Of course, Asher Gossamer, very effective tonight, but I'll tell you, Dyer offers that threat of breaking one for a long gainer. They haven't figured out how to stop him yet.
Handoff. Gossamer breaking to the outside. He's got some running room. Get a first down, and he goes out of bounds about the 20-yard line. Gossamer, the ball carrier.
For the first down.
He's a one-man wrecking crew here tonight.
And there's another first down. The Hillman finding their sea legs and getting something done here to start off the third quarter.
When he turns that corner, Paul, he picks up some big yardage once he can get that corner turn. Handoff, Dyer, sweep. Got a blocker in front of him. Cuts back in and brought down on the 10-yard line. Little fisticuffs going off in the center of the field.
Dyer, the ball carrier.
Dalton Dyer. That's the same play they've been running over and over again until they stop it. I'm sure Coach Montoya is going to continue to go there.
And Lincoln wants to regroup a little bit as the coach comes out. And Placer is just eating up yardage, marching all the way down the field.
Well, what the Zebras continue to blitz their linebackers, Marty, and the linebackers, if they're blitzing inside, Coach Montoya is going to go outside, and that's what's happening. They're pulling the guard, and they're getting Dalton Dyer outside before those linebackers can catch him, and that's why he's so effective. He's getting out there, and he's got one or two blockers in front of him.
Here's the replay, and there's Dyer in motion.
Now watch this. Here comes the linebacker. You'll see them coming right up the middle, but Dyer gets around that corner quick. And look, there's some great blocking going on in there too, but he's got himself an entourage out there. Patiently waits and cuts inside.
Gets to the 10, so it'll be just inside the 10-yard line, so it's first and goal for the Hillman. They run off almost 3 minutes off the clock on his drive. Handoff. Gossamer trying to cut it back, and he's still driving down to the 5-yard line where it'll be second and goal from the 5. Well, I would suspect now that they're down inside, down on the 5-yard line. Looks like Josh Turney will be getting the ball, and so look for him to take it into the end zone. There's Dyer, and he's brought down by big number 77. That's Jacob Tyron.
Yeah, his big nose tackle.
Jacob
Tryon was the tackler, and he fell right on top of Dyer. Man, that's got he's a load that number 77. Watch this.
Watch the replay. Watch the nose tackle right in the center, and watch him burst through. And he's just going to push his way right there, coming down the line.
Oh, man. Boy, that was a hard hit back to live action.
So
that was handed off to Turney, the ball carrier.
We got fourth down, Marty. We got fourth down. They've got to take the 3 points.
Yeah, they have to.
Clock continues to move. 8 minutes and 21 seconds, third quarter.
Good defensive stand on the 10-yard line by the Zebras.
Lincoln really choosing a good time on the 5-yard line to.
Some confusion going on here. Let's see what if they're set. Southward now, waiting for the snap. There it is, put down, kick is blocked.
And he's going to pick that ball up. He can. No, he's down.
No, he's down.
He rolled over on that football.
Had he not rolled over on it, that was. Yeah, that was.
He rolled over on the football, Marty. The ball was blocked, and it's bounding away. All he had to do was wait for the ball to stop and pick it up, and he could have, who knows how far he could have gone.
Yeah, he's got some good speed. That was Bo Avery.
But by rolling over on the ball, he downs the ball at about the 2-yard line. Now watch this. They break through, and it's blocked right there.
Yep.
Now let's see if we pick up the ball. There it is, bounding over the top of your screen over there. Now right here, if he had just
waited, and once he's down, it's down. It plays dead.
It was like it was a fumble. He was thinking, it's a fumble, I need to fall on this ball. But
no, he's down, and he had an open field to go. So now it's 1st and 10 on their own 1-yard line. So the fans calling for Placer defense. Handoff. And taking it off, it got up about a 5-yard gain. Bo Avery, the ball carrier.
Bo able to get 5 yards and give him a little breathing room out there. Boy, what a big break that is, Marty. Him falling on that ball out there.
Yeah, because
that's a huge break.
Rolled it up and picked it up, or even let it go into the end zone, it could have brought the ball out to the 20. So there's a handoff, trying to make the sweep. Cuts in, but Placer right there to meet him. Caleb Mitchell, one of the tacklers on that play.
Big 3rd down play coming up here. It'll be 3rd and 5. Lincoln.
I don't know if they'll put the ball in the air. They've got their big running backs. That's just too dangerous, I think.
McKenzie on the tackle at the 7.
McKenzie also in on the tackle.
Look for a screenplay, maybe something to offset the over pursuit by Placer.
There it is, sweep on the right. He's got plenty of room.
He's got
room.
It
back, and he's up to about the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. That was Oscar Fernandez, the ball carrier. First time we've called his number tonight.
And I'll tell you, Fernandez.
Fresh pair of legs in there.
Yeah, and the counter box found some room there, and once he was hit, drug him for about another 8 yards. What a great opportunity Placer had to get some field position, and it just went away with that run by Fernandez.
And the ball spotted on the 27, and here's breaking it to the outside, gives a stiff arm, going down the sideline, and then brought down in there by the big tackle. That was Tim Bevins. Southward saved the touchdown. Big yardage being chewed up here, Paul.
Boy, isn't that the truth, Marty? Bevins finding himself some room here and moves the chains across midfield into Placer territory. There's some momentum going now. That blocked field goal did a lot.
2 backs in the backfield. Handoff. That is to Powden, but he didn't.
Brought down by Josh
Clem on the tackle. That did not pick up very much yardage, maybe 4 yards on that carry. Looked like it was going to do better than that, but Placer covered it very quickly. They continue to chew up the clock and the yardage, Paul. Handoff. Oh, he trips and stumbles over his own man. He had some running room. Bevins, the ball carrier.
So it'll be 3rd down now and about 6. The Zebras shuttling players in and out now. Look at the size of number 65.
That's Dixon, the right tackle.
Wow.
215 pounds.
He looks like
they're going to have to hurry up here. They could get a delay of game. Inside handoff, and it's going to get stuffed. It's going to be short of the 1st down by a couple.
Now this will be interesting, Marty. I don't know if the coach is a gambler or not, but it'll be 4th and 3.
4th and 3.
They're going to shuttle a play in. Looks like number 4 is coming in now. That's Bo Avery. And they're going to go for it.
Ball on the, well, they've got a lot of trust in their defense. So now this is a big 4th down, and there's a quick handoff, and he's met. They stuffed him short of the 1st down.
And half the student body of Placer,
that was Bevins,
stuffs them, and they come off the field. They brought this crowd to their feet here.
That could be a big momentum changer, Paul. 4:23 left to go in this 3rd quarter, as it's
so this is a fist fight, Marty, like we said. I mean, about the time you think someone's on the ropes, they roll off.
Yeah.
Placer drives down. Looks like they have a for sure field goal with Southward. They get it blocked, and now they stop the Zebras. They want to pass.
And they're going to get sacked. Oh, he's brought down hard.
77 just stuffs him. Here's the defensive play. Now watch. There's nothing fancy here. They're just going to try and jam it up the middle, and they're getting nowhere.
The whole left side of the line just stuffed them. There's a loss of about 3 yards.
Never do get him down. So Placer comes back to the line. 2nd and 13.
Handoffs, trying to sweep. He's got some room. Looking for a block. He's going to be short of the 1st down. That was Gottsmer again.
And once again, Gosmer eluded a tackle in the backfield. He could have been caught for a loss of about 5. And managed to juke his way out of that.
Oh, they gave him a 1st down. I thought it was short. Oh, that was a big 1st down. That was
in the backfield. Number 45, Juan Castillo. They call him JJ. He is their big defensive end. Was in the backfield.
Handoff, trying to break it to the outside. Can't do it. That looked like turning. And there's a penalty flag going in. But now there's another penalty flag. Let's see what they're going to call.
Oh, it's
penalty markers on the field.
We got some words going on out there. I believe we'll have offsetting penalties. Let's see.
They're discussing it.
6-6 tie here, 3rd quarter.
I didn't see what happened. Did you get a look at it, Paul?
I didn't.
There's your line score here with only 3:24 left to go in this 3rd quarter. Still 6-6.
So let's see. I think what we'll see is offsetting penalties here. I believe we had a hold.
Well, we still have to find out our player of the game for tonight, and presented by Bill Slade and Sons, and with the plaque being produced by Award Innovations, and we're still looking for that player.
So we got a holding on Placer, and they'll back up.
Yeah, but I think maybe they'll, then once they get there, then they're going to call a personal foul the other way, I believe. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Lincoln. That'll get 15. So now it'll take it, I believe, 1st down.
1st and 6 for the Hillman.
Oh, after all that, here we go again. Now there's a penalty flag going again. Looks like maybe somebody lined offside. Yeah, they're going to mark it off against illegal procedure against Placer. I fooled me.
So we will discuss this, and then we'll march it back off.
Five yards to the south, and Placer will now have 1st down and about 11.
at their own 48.
Handoff. That's Dalton Dyer breaking the outside. And now there's a holding call back here at the line of scrimmage. Holding against Placer. That was on Gottsmer.
Late flag coming in, Marty. It came in well after Gossamer, or after Dyer was finishing his run.
Yep.
And that'll get Coach Montoya out there to talk to the officials, but
it looked like Gottsmer tackled one of the linemen. Maybe that helps, but that looked like it was way after the play, Paul.
Well, it certainly didn't impact the play at all. Dyer was long gone by the time that happened. Let's see if we can see it in the backfield. Here. Yeah. And Dyer is being very effective. He breaks through the line and is following his blockers. Far behind him, a hold is going on somewhere to the south.
So now it's going to be now timeout's called. This is
timeout Placer, their first.
So
Coach Montoya will go out and talk to his offense. Boy, they had something going on, Marty.
They did.
The Hillmen looked like they were driving. They had the momentum in their favor, and now they're backed up so far. They're 2 area codes away from a first down.
But we have to remind you that Placer can score from any part on the field, any down. So I don't know. That looks like first down and about 23 yards. Thought maybe Microsoft showed up here tonight. The blue screen of death, you broke the code. Little technical issue going on here. There we go. Here we are, Paul. We're sandwiched in here, packed in, however you want to call it, with all the fans. Immediately to my left is our good friend from Bear River, Larry Uno. And we're out here. There's a delayed handoff. That's going to be thrown for a loss. My, oh my. That play has run twice tonight and never went anywhere, both times.
So further back they march, going in the wrong direction. Placer Hillman. Now it'll be second down, and I guess somewhere around 35.
I can't count that. I can't count that high. So you're on your own here.
So this is when the
what kind of play you call in a huddle for this one?
I don't know, but they got them right where they want them.
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, let's see. Rolling out the pass, looking, throws a little out in the flat to Gottsmer, and he's brought down right away. And so that'll bring up third down and forever. Ball is spotted on the, let's see, about the 28-yard line. They've got of Placer, and they've got to go all the way down to the 41-yard line of the Zebras. So here we go. Looking, got 3 receivers in the pattern, and just overthrows. Oh, that was Josh Clem, just overthrew him.
It was a well-designed play, Marty, and Clem was by himself out there, but it needed a touch throw, and it was over Clem's head. So what we're going to see here, Zebras are going to get some field position.
They are.
And back to receive the punt, Bo Avery, number 4.
And also Hinnenbush is there to...
They've been very effective about getting in. They blocked that field goal. The block will probably be on now. They'll try for it.
High snap, and they got a big rush on, and almost got it.
Punt.
That was it's gonna take a Placer bounce, and it's gonna be rolled dead on the 41-yard line. So the Zebras have got some great field position to start their drive.
Yeah, the pressure and the high snap. Southward didn't get a chance to set and really get a punt off, so he pooched one basically straight up in the air, Marty.
Yeah, it's a big rush by the Zebras. Well, let's see if they can put anything together. This has been just everybody's been up against the ropes, and there's a handoff, trying to go over the right tackle spot, but then brought down.
Oscar Fernandez, the ball carrier.
Fernandez, the ball carrier, number 26, carries the ball and picks up maybe a couple.
What happened to our electric blanket here, Marty? It's losing its steam, I think, here.
You must have turned the knot. You must have turned the...
No, you always blame it on me.
I know. You must have turned it down a little bit.
I know. You always do that. Over center. Placer now. It's a fumble. Ball's in the ground, but it will be thrown back on. Looks like...
Stewart picked it up.
Recovering the fumble at the 40.
A little chill in the air tonight.
Yep. Now it brings up 3rd and 11.
So this has been an interesting third quarter, Marty. Both teams stalling, not able to generate any offense. A lot of time spent in penalties.
There's a rollout. Boy, he's going to get sacked, brought down. Good. That was Jake Turney came up and made that tackle for a big loss. Now they'll have to kick it. Boy, he broke through that line of scrimmage and just...
And I don't think they'll get this kick off before the end of the third quarter.
No.
Yeah, Turney came through and basically gave him what they call a horse collar. Grabbed him by just behind the helmet, drug him down. In pro ball, that would have been a penalty. I don't know why, but it was a great tackle.
That'll end the third quarter. There's your score, 6-6. And I tell you, this has been a defensive struggle for
both teams.
Yeah, the offense just has not been able to generate anything. Once it looks like Placer's got something going, they end up penalizing themselves, and they just can't. Neither team can seem to get anything going against these strong defenses.
Certainly been the case here in the third quarter. What I'm going to suggest is it's going to boil down, Marty, to one big play.
Right.
Something's going to happen. They'll break loose, maybe a pass play like we saw in the first quarter when Cameron Southward got open. So,
well, they may try that pass to Josh Clem again that was overthrown, that he was wide open, breaking to the sideline when the other receiver broke to the post, and the safety went with the
So let's talk about player of the game real quick. It's the third quarter is over. I got to think that Dalton Dyer's been the most valuable player for Placer so far.
He's run off some big yardage. So now going back into punt formation, high snap, and a good punt. And it's going to be caught in there. He didn't signal for a fair catch, though.
Well, he had his hand up, Marty. I think they're going to give him a fair catch call. And that'll be 15 yards.
No, there was no flag. They didn't throw a flag on that.
I believe there's a flag in the field, Marty. And they're talking about it. He had his hand up, but let's take a look.
He didn't signal for a fair catch.
I don't know, Marty. You got to take a look at this again. There's the punt. And he's got his hand up in the air, I believe. We'll see it here.
Lincoln moves the ball to the zebra.
Where?
49.
I didn't see any hand up.
I guess you're right, Marty. Right, there's the flag.
Yeah, but he did not signal for a fair catch. I mean, they got a break there, but there was no signal for a fair catch. There's a handoff. That's Gosmer, I believe, again, the ball carrier.
That 15-yard penalty was big. That put them into zebra territory. Now they're on the 46-yard line.
At the 46.
Unless they said he went for the head with but he didn't spear him. Well, that's a judgment call. There's a handoff now, trying to sweep. Got some blockers. That's Gottsmer again. And he's going to be close to the first down. I think he got it.
Asher Gottsmer brought down by Dylan Croissant. First down, Hillman.
So Hillman with a first down on the Zebra 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Let's see if Placer can not penalize himself. And Turney in the backfield, Dyer in motion. Quick handoff. No, that's Gottsmer. No, that is Turney.
Good play in there. Number 53 for the Zebras, Stephen Gunther. We've seen him a lot tonight. The senior getting in there and make the tackle.
There's a gain of about 5 yards. So Placer on the move. Handoff again. Oh, and he gets coming in there was the safety. It looked like Bo Avery, cornerback, came up and blitzed and was able to stop him for just a short gain. That'll bring up 3rd down and about, well, still 5 yards, looks like, or 5.5. Big play here, Paul.
They're down. Hillman trying to keep this drive going, and they're going to continue.
And that's Gottsmer still driving. Gets the first down.
Tackle made in there by number 23, Danny Walsh, trying to tackle the football.
So the Hillman keep the drive alive. 10 minutes to go in this ball game.
There's rumblings now right here in the stands. They're looking for these Hillman to score, Marty, and I'll tell you, back again, that 15-yard penalty on that punt set this all up.
Now, coming in and blitzing on that run play. Wow, that was a great defensive play by Lincoln. That's good for
Dustin
Catilla.
Dustin Catilla. And that first down starts with a loss of about 6 yards.
2nd down at 16 now. They may have to put the ball in the air. No, they're going to send Dyer out to the side. He's trying to cut back, loses some more yardage.
Nothing happening there, not allowing Dyer to cut up field. Let's watch this sack. And we'll see Burnett over the ball here. But this just never materializes. They hand off, and he is in the backfield as quick as he can hand the ball off.
There were eight defense men on the line of scrimmage. I mean, you can't block it. Now there's a rollout, and got some room, and he's going to be taken down.
Picks back up the yardage they lost on the sack, but it will be
4th down. Let's see if they try a field goal. It would be close to a
I don't see
50-yard.
Why wouldn't they? Let's give Southward a try if they can get the ball down. They're not. They're just going to go for it, Marty.
Yeah.
This is 4th and 7.
Well, here it is.
Big play.
Rolling out, looking. He's got big rush. It's going to be intercepted, and it's coming up down the sideline. And he probably should have just knocked that down, I would imagine.
Yeah, that ball was underthrown, Marty. Yeah. He had his receiver, Southward, open out there, but he needed to throw the ball behind him into the corner of the end zone so that he could make a play on it.
Well, he was under a lot of pressure on that pass rush.
He was. He threw it off his back foot and kind of
floated it up there.
Yep, let's watch it again. And the pressure is everything here. Watch him. There he is right there. You're right. He released it too soon. He needed to throw that ball a lot further.
Yeah.
Wide open receiver, Cameron Southward.
Yeah, he was open. He was behind the secondary. So 1st and 10 now. Looking, rolling out. Got his man. And did he hold on to it?
He did.
Yes, he did.
That's number 22.
That was Stanley, Moses Stanley, the running back. He's the leading receiver on this team.
He is, and I'll tell you what, that was a beautifully executed pass. Very efficiently thrown, a dart out there to Stanley. So the momentum once again swings again. This is what we were hoping for, Marty.
Yep, 8:10 left and counting. Handoff again, trying to do a sweep. He breaks to the outside and does a little spin move and gets close to a first down, and he gets it.
That's Oscar Fernandez.
Yep, he's come into this game in the second half, and he's putting on a pretty good running exhibition.
He's, like you said, fresh legs in the backfield, and you can see it. He's quick, and he's tough to bring down. This is the time when you start testing who's got the most legs at the end, who's in shape.
Stewart over center. Quick handoff. Big number 44. That is
He's still going.
He's still going.
He's still
he breaks
going.
away, and he gets another first down.
And the crowd on the Lincoln Zebra side is going crazy, cheering on their team.
Boy, they're just picking up some big yardage here, and big chunks, too.
Momentum.
Right, here they come again. Stewart out over center. There's Stanley on the ball carrier, but he's going to be brought down. I didn't see who brought on. I think
they're going to mark the ball way back up at the 50-yard line.
That's forward progress. That was Jake Turney.
They got a spot at about the 49. Still is going to be a loss on the play.
About 4 yards.
So about the time one team gets some momentum, gets a drive going, the other team stuffs them in the backfield.
All right. In motion Stanley again, and they hand it off to him. He's going to try to turn the corner, can't do it.
Nothing happening.
Got back to the line of scrimmage.
So just as we see the Zebra offense stepping up and getting big gobs of yardage, the Placer defense said, this isn't going to happen.
No, not anymore. And now they've third down and 11 or 12. They're going to have to put the ball up in the air.
Watch for a screen pass, Marty. The Placer team is pursuing hard.
Fake, rolling out, looking. He's got a man, and he breaks away.
JJ's going to break away.
Boy, he's down to about the 20-yard. There's a penalty.
Juan Castillo got that ball coming across the middle. They call him JJ. The big senior breaks a tackle.
It looks like it's going to be against Placer.
Castillo on the reception from Stewart.
Boy, that's the biggest play of the game so far, Marty.
Yep.
5 minutes and 42 seconds left here. Juan Castillo, the big tight end, gets the ball. We're going to see it. Oh, it's a face mask, too, on top of that. So watch here, the tight end on directly on the right of your screen here. And he will come over the middle and catch this ball. Now watch him dump the pursuit here and step around them. He's so big and so strong coming down the sideline. You thought he might even score.
Oh, yeah.
There's the face mask.
Yeah, he turned his head big time.
No doubt about it.
That's a 15-yard penalty, too.
So they're down now on the 11-yard line.
So they can get a first down without a touchdown. Let's see if Placer defense can step it up. Handoff around the left side, breaks loose, gets down to about the 5-yard line. That was Fernandez, the ball carrier again. Timeout called. Let's see.
This is where the rubber really meets the road, Marty.
Right,
5 minutes left. This is going to put Placer in a big hole if they've got to score. And the momentum has definitely swung to the Zebras.
And back on that pass play that we just took a look at where Castillo, JJ, was running down the sideline. I mean, he broke 2 tackles, and the first tackle that he broke would have caused a fourth down and about 4. He broke 2 tackles, ran down the sideline, then got a 15-yard face mask call against Placer, and that took it all the way down the 11-yard line. Now it's second down. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. So let's see what happens. It's filled the capacity here at Febvre Stadium, campus of Placer High School.
And I'll tell you what, they're getting their money's worth tonight, both sides.
The fans that came out to watch this game are definitely getting their money's worth tonight.
So the fans are on their feet. Unusually quiet, the Placer fans. Now they're picking it up.
Calling for the defense. 2 backs in the backfield for the Zebras.
Now we have something to stop play. The officials coming over. Now they're going to wind the clock.
Yeah. Stewart over center. Handoff, quick handoff, straight up the middle, and it's going to be down to about the 1 yard line. Let's see if they got the first down. Let's check it out. And they're stopping the clock, so I guess they're going to give them a spot for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal now on about the half-yard line for the Zebras. Clock continues to run.
So opportunity.
Well, I guess I'll tell you who's going to get the handoff here. It's going to be Bevins, number 44. He's a workhorse. There's a good shot.
Tight formation. They're going to try the middle, it looks like, and
there
they do.
There it is. He dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Zebras. Bevins. That was a pretty easy call from up here, wasn't it?
Well, I'll tell you, the Placer crowd here is shocked. Their 7-0 team has 4 minutes and 43 seconds to counter this score. Let's see what happens with the extra point.
So far, 2 extra points have been missed. Cardenet will attempt the kick. Being held in there by Perkins. Good snap, put down, kick up, and looks good. And it is. 13-6 with 4:43 left. The Placer side of the field. This crowd is just absolutely stunned here tonight, Paul.
They are stunned. The entire student body is standing up. And their team that really hasn't been challenged all year long, Marty, has got 4 minutes and 43 seconds to respond. The Zebras taking it right down the field, and there were so many plays we could cite, but you're probably right. Let's see the touchdown again. You're probably the catch
play
by the tight end was probably the play.
Look at that.
Well, it was pretty obvious. He got a workhorse in the backfield. You use him. You got 4 downs to get it over.
3 guys are on his back trying to bring him down. Couldn't do it. Goes in for the 6 points. Extra point was made by Cardenet, and 13-6. Well, we expected a good game tonight, Paul, but I didn't think it was going to be a defensive struggle.
And I got to tell you, I didn't think it would be the Placer behind here at the end of the game. I really thought Placer was going to be the dominant team, and it just hasn't shown itself tonight.
There's the kick. It's probably going to go out of bounds. They'll get the ball on the 35-yard line.
Lots of time left here. Yeah. Lots of time. Let's see what Coach Montoya comes up with. He should stick with his game plan. The crowd starts to pick it up. They do move the ball in big yardages when they can get around that corner, and there's no question that Gossamer and...
Hey, be sure to join us next week as Commander 2 travels down to Elk Grove to see the Miners take on the Elk Grove, and we'll be up here at watching Colfax coming into Febvre Stadium against the Placer Hillman. So stay tuned for those exciting football games. Placer on the move now. There's a handoff.
He's going to make the corner. He's got the room.
And he's going to try to cut it up, and he's going to be brought down. Picked up some big yardage, about 15 yards on the carry. That was Gossamer again.
Big Gossamer, Asher Gossamer. He keeps getting the big yardage, like you say. He was 1 block away from breaking that thing loose.
This secondary for the Zebras got some good speed. They can track down the ball carrier very quickly. There's a handoff to Dyer. He breaks through, keeps driving, picks up about 5 yards. He did that all on his own, Paul.
You bet.
Dyer, the ball carrier. Natilla made the tackle at the 46. 2nd and 7.
Here he comes. 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Well, they've spread the formation here. Something different. There he breaking it loose.
There's Gossamer. He's making his way out to the outside.
He's still
coming
going.
Back inside.
Gets all the way down to about the 25-yard line. Let's see where they spot the ball. They'll spot it about the 27. Gottsmer again.
Well, about the time you were counting out these Hillman, they are making themselves a move down this football field behind the great agility and power of Asher Gossamer.
Dyer in motion. Quick handoff. That was to Gottsmer, and that, or might be Turney. Yeah, that was Turney, the ball carrier.
Thomas Little on the tackle.
Picks up about 3 yards. Little on the tackle.
At the 24-yard line.
So the handoff again. There's Gottsmer going to get a first down. He just follows his blockers like, just unbelievable the way he looks for that hole.
Well, why are they able to pick up so much yardage? It seems like the whole offensive line is just blowing this defense out. And all of a sudden now, where they couldn't move the ball, they can do no wrong.
Yep. Timeout going to be called.
I think the defense is going to take a breather, and they're going to talk to their coach. The coach is saying, what's up with this? Why can't we stop this? The same play that Gossamer keeps running over and over off the left side. 2 minutes and 55 seconds, Marty.
Well, this is a drive that's going to prove the difference in this ball game. Well, Placer, all they have to do now is keep from hurting themselves with the penalties and such.
Well, they've got still 12 yards to go. They can get a first down before they score. But you're right about the penalties. That has been a problem in the past.
Their Achilles heel tonight.
Don't forget the photos and stories of tonight's game will be online by midnight. Check out auburnjournal.com for pictures of tonight's game.
So here it goes. 1st and 10 on about the 12-yard line. Placer, the crowd is up on its feet.
Gossamer again.
Gossamer.
He's going to get down to about the close to the 10-yard line.
Anthony Esparza made the tackle at the 6.
Oh, a 6-yard line.
Make it the 7.
We're getting blocked out here. We have to keep our eye on the monitor as the fans have all stood up on us. Here we go. Quick handoff again. That's Gottsmer. He fumbles the ball
on the ground.
And it's going to be recovered. It looks like Lincoln recovered it, I think. They did.
Lincoln's got the football.
Just knocked out of his hand.
And about the time the Hillmen were on a drive to tie this game up, the ball goes on the ground. First tumble of the game. Oh, that's a heartbreak.
Oh, that is. With 2:23 left.
He was stumbling as he goes to the ground, and watch, here's the replay.
Here's the replay on that. Trying to get the extra yardage. There it was. It just stripped right out of his hands. And
you got to know he has got his hands in his head. This game now for the Hillman is in jeopardy.
There's a pitch back and holding on to the ball with both hands as they'll continue to let the clock run. Boy, the crowd is stunned here, Paul.
That's a heartbreak.
It was. They were going in for that score to tie this ball game up, and just got knocked out of his hand. Well, the Zebras have been tackling that ball all night long.
And that is the first fumble we've seen in the game on either side.
So the ball now is on the 6-yard line.
I believe Placer's still got 2 timeouts left. Coach Montoya will use one if he can't stop him. Now would be a good time to take a timeout.
Goes to Stanley.
I think he'll try this now.
Timeout being called.
Yeah, 42 seconds. A minute 42 left.
At the 11th, third.
So it'll be third down and about a little over 3 yards, maybe possible 4 yards to go for a first down. If they get the first down, they can just about run the clock out. So Placer has got to step up and hold them here.
This is the play of the ball game right here, Marty. There's no opportunity for them to stop them beyond this. If they can't hold them right here on about the 10-yard line. So let's make an assumption here. No, we're not even going to say it yet here. Let's see what happens here, Marty. But next week, Colfax comes in, and if Placer was to lose here, it's going to set this league on its ear. All right. The play of the game comes. Set it up for us, Marty.
All right, it's third down and about 4 on their own 11-yard line. They've got to make a first down here or punt the ball away. And let's see if he made it.
First man
very
through.
Close.
First man through. I think he made it.
And let's see. They're going to stop the clock, and they may measure. 1:34 left. The crowd is silent, and it is a first down. First down for Lincoln, and that could just about seal it here, Paul.
Well, there's still a minute 31 on the clock, but you're right. I don't know that they can. They only have 1 timeout left. That was a big play. A quick here right up the middle, opting to go for the quick.
Well, they're going to run a lot of time off the clock as they wait. There's a handoff and goes nowhere, but let's see if they got. Placer's got 1 more timeout left.
Mike Gray on the tackle along with Josh Clem.
Clem, the tackler on, that's Tim Bevins.
Well, I'll tell you what, there is silence over here in this stands. There's 3,000 people here, and there isn't a word being said. You can hear our commentary all the way down to the track. I don't think anybody here expected this.
The Zebras fans are really they're going to take a knee.
And they can run the clock out.
Yeah, they can do it.
It's done.
30 seconds. No timeouts by Placer. But I don't think they have to run another play.
They don't.
There's a shot of Gosmer as he was very dejected. He played a whale of a ball game tonight, both on offense and defense, but that fumble as he was trying to get into the end zone.
And what a great player, Marty. Yeah. He has had a spectacular game. In fact, he's a candidate for player of the game, and that one fumble denied this team, unfortunately, that score they needed to tie things up. So, you're going to make the decision tonight. We've got 2 candidates for player of the game. I think we're going to go with Dalton Dyer.
Yeah, Dalton Dyer, he was, they put on a very good performance tonight. Placer ends up with their first loss of the season. The Lincoln Zebras are for real. I tell you, these guys are for real. And
they did tonight with defense, Marty. They did it tonight with their defense. They both teams slugged it out, and it was basically last man standing, and who was going to make a mistake at the end. And unfortunately, it was the Placer Hillman.
What we thought was going to go into overtime turned out to be a.
Yep.
Dalton Dyer, number 21 tonight. He played a great ball game.
When they needed legs and they needed speed.
Yeah, there's the Bill Slade and Sons Player of the Game Award. Paul and I both agree that Dalton Dyer will be the player of the game, and the award is presented by Award Innovations. Both teams go out to the center of the field to congratulate each other. This was a very hard-fought ball game, Paul, and it was too bad that one of these teams had to come away with a loss tonight.
So we came in here with 2 teams at 7 wins and no losses, and at the end it was a coin flip of who was going to come out victorious, and it was tonight the Lincoln Zebras.
Well, it was a defensive game tonight, some big plays on both sides, and that one miscue by down at the goal line, and that was a difference in the ball game.
Sure was.
I'd like to remind you that you are watching the exclusive coverage of Placer Hillman on the Touchdown Sports Network.
The Pater family has been taking care of feeding Nevada County families since 1959, and in October will celebrate 50 years of service to you. At both locations of SPD, you'll always find USDA choice beef and a full-service meat department, a complete deli section, produce department, post office, and everything else that makes SPD so special. SPD Markets, hometown proud, where your neighbors shop.
PNC is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sundays. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Your car or truck is an extension of your personality. Chuck Cavros knows this, so Top This delivers truck and auto attitude every day with in-store displays featuring thousands of products from WeatherGuard, DZ, bracket truck racks, along with a large selection of aftermarket performance products, all from the top manufacturers. So give your car or truck the attitude it deserves at Top This Truck and Auto Accessories.
Mike Bratton is the neighbor you can count on for your most important insurance decisions, 24 hours a day.
The first step begins with a phone call. Hi, I'm Mike Bratton, your good neighbor State Farm agent, and I look forward to hearing from you. Since 1984, my team and I have been educating clients and developing long-term relationships through personalized and professional guidance on their insurance programs. We will put you in the driver's seat and strive to enhance each encounter you have with us.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here at Febvre Stadium on the campus of Placer High School, and there's the celebration going on over there across the way for the Lincoln Zebras. Paul, I tell you, it was a heartbreaker tonight for the Placer team and the Placer fans.
Boy, I tell you, the fourth quarter, Marty, was something to see. Momentum changes back and forth and then back again. We thought that when Lincoln scored directly after that interception, the Placer Hillman were maybe done, and they marched right down the field behind the great running of Asher Gosmer, and unfortunately ended with that fumble by Gosmer on about the 5-yard line. So
yeah, he was driving into the end zone and trying to get that extra yard. Like he's been doing all night, and the ball just got knocked out of his hand. And it was recovered by the Zebras, and that was the difference in the ball game.
You know, the one thing we can come out of this is when a team is 7-0 like this, sometimes a loss right before the playoffs. I mean, it's obvious that Placer will probably make the playoffs, so I can't imagine they're not going to make the playoffs. And sometimes having a loss in your belt like this builds some character.
Certainly will.
So maybe they'll take that away from tonight's episode.
You're watching exclusive coverage of Placer Hillman football on Touchdown Sports Network.
You're always close by your neighborhood Ace Hardware in Auburn, located on Highway 49 at Luther Road and locally owned and operated for the past 12 years by Mike Ryan and his family. Neighborhood Ace has teamed up with the buying power of Ace Hardware to bring you the largest selection of products for your home and business. And at Neighborhood Ace, they're always ready to talk about the latest Hillman victory at Neighborhood Ace Hardware. Purchasing a used car is better for the environment than buying a new one. That's right, the energy it takes to create a new automobile versus one already built is substantial. So when you choose a used vehicle from Keith Kerwin and Todd Slover, you're helping the environment by consuming less energy. At Pioneer Motors, every car is handpicked, Carfax checked, inspected, and detailed. Pioneer Motors, 1611 Main Street in Grass Valley. Chan, Moon, and Kirschbaum welcome you to their Grass Valley location. Using OptiMap technology, Chan, Moon, and Kirschbaum offer complete eye examinations and can treat any eye condition. They then fill your prescription and grind your lenses in-house, offering a wide selection of frames and contacts. Chan, Moon, and Kirschbaum, protecting your most precious gift of sight. 360 Sierra College Drive, Grass Valley.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family at Walker's Office Supplies specialize in ways to make your business and home become more efficient. They carry thousands of products, from printering to pencils. You can shop in the store, order over the phone, or on the net at walkersgv.com, and they'll deliver it usually in just one day. Walker's Office Supplies, 535 Main Street in Grass Valley.
Personal trainer Michael Strong has a new way for you to be healthy. It's getfitright.net, the personal trainer that comes to you. Speed, strength, agility, and stamina can all be increased with regular workouts, and Michael Strong tailors each one to you. So be healthy with the help of Michael Strong and
getfitright.net. Woo!
in Grass Valley.
And by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. At Hanson Brothers and HPE Rentals, their goals are simple. Provide rock and sand products, ready-mix concrete, construction services, and rental equipment to their customers while providing safe, stable jobs for their employees, thereby always ensuring that Hanson Brothers Enterprises will continue as a contributor to our community. That's Hanson Brothers Enterprises, part of the fabric of Nevada County.
Adecco Employment Services of Grass Valley. Adecco is the world's leader in employment services, offering temporary work, temp to hire, direct placement, and payroll services. Senior staffing consultants Lisa Harkey or staffing consultant Autumn Payne are always there to answer questions, and branch manager Don Whitmore is happy to serve your employment needs at Adecco Employment Services of Grass Valley. Better work for a better future.
By Placer Title Company. Placer Title is proud of the accomplishments of our Foothill youth. Their winning attitude reflects the character of our Foothill community and represents us all. They applaud the parents, coaches, and players on a game well played. Just like the Hillman and the Miners, Placer Title reaches new heights every day in customer service. It's the cornerstone of their business and why they look forward to the opportunity to prove it to you every day. That's Placer Title Company.
And by Touchdown Productions, now in our 13th season of presenting only the best local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for tuning in, and remember to join us next time as we present 2 more exciting football broadcasts. Up first on Saturday at 8 p.m., join Jim Adams and Michael Strong as the Nevada Union Miners travel to Elk Grove to face the Thundering Herd in Delta Valley League action. Then on Sunday, tune in to Paul and me as we travel back down Highway 49 to Febvre Stadium as a very important game between the Placer Hillman as they take on the Colfax Falcons in the Pioneer Valley exciting league game. It's 2 more great football games produced by Touchdown Productions and now seen streaming all over the world at www.nevadacountytv.org. Just click on Watch NCTV Now or On Demand for your next broadcast of the NorCal Game of the Week. And one of the things got pointed out to is that Bear River's got to take on this Lincoln Zebra team. And I don't know, Paul, after what Bear River has gone through with their shortage of players this year, I think they may be in for a tough night.
We may also see this team meet each other again, that Placer could easily wind up playing Lincoln one more time. But you know what? like we said in the beginning of the show, Marty, there's a lot of season left. This Placer team's got to play a very strong Whitney team on their last game of the season, and they got to play Colfax next week.
Right, so it's going to Lincoln has already beat Whitney on the opening night of the league, and so all in all, we've got some exciting football coming up as we roll on into the playoffs. And we'd like to tell you that the executive producer for tonight's game was Gilbert M. Dominguez. Remote coordinator was Sean Kashevsky. Titles and replay tonight by Lynn Dominguez. Your announcers for tonight's game, Marty Mortensen, along with color commentary by Paul Brown. Camera operators, Chris Glass, Anthony Stewart, Gerald Pay, and Cassie Walker. Office manager doing double duty, Lynn Dominguez. Technical engineer, Paula Makowski. Remote facilities provided tonight by the Commander 2. Commander 2 Maintenance, Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Touchdown Sportswear, DK and Stitches. What's your sign? Player of the Game Award. And Touchdown Accounting is Cinto Graziano, LLP, Diane's bookkeeping service. And we sure love to hear from you. Give Gil a call at 274-2206 or Gil at touchdownproductions.com. And here at Febvre Stadium, your final score tonight was Zebras 13 and Placer 6 in a very exciting game. Well played by both teams. For Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, this is Marty Mortensen saying good night, and we'll see you next time on your NorCal Game of the Week.